Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 5th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But this looks like an interesting week for some of you, I would say. I love this card here, this poised card. It's a card of like success and being ready for success. You have this opportunity card as well. And the tower, I don't read reversals, but luckily the tower wanted to come up in reverse. So I will definitely keep that in mind when I read it. And this Eight of Wands wanted to come up in reverse as well, which is pretty interesting. But let's see what is going on for you here. I feel like you're biting your tongue is popping into my head as well, Sagittarius, just intuitively. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're either biting your tongue or you're not saying something in some situation here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We're going to see when we get to the end. Your overall energy for the week is strength. So maybe it's a good thing that you're biting your tongue. Maybe it's a good thing that you're not kind of going off on some sort of situation. I definitely feel that there could be some situation here that you want to go off on. Here. It could be like a person who frustrates you. It could be, a past relationship. Could be anything, but we'll dig into this and we'll see what we get. You have this poised card in your past position here, and so I feel like for a lot of you, I feel like saying you have been getting ready. So again, I use kind of like what I call a loose spread. To me, this is, past, present, future, but I don't always stick to that. I read intuitively and I read whatever pops into my head. And for you here, I feel like you have been getting ready for something. The reason I say this is you have the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. This is a lot of standing out energy. Knight of Wands to me is a card of recognition and achievement. It is a card of perseverance. It mostly represents need to persevere. It is a card of the wounded warrior, but to me, it can also be a card of recognition and achievement. To me, it's a card of experimentation as well, and throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's kind of like my card that says throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. What's interesting is that you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups can represent needing to have a new start. It can represent needing to walk away from something, and it can also represent like having tried too hard to get something to work and realizing that, I don't want to use the word hopeless here in your reading, Sagittarius, because I think that's a bad word, but I feel like you could be realizing that your time would be better spent on new opportunities. Let's put it that way. You have this opportunity card here. But you have the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Wands, like I said. The Hermit is definitely having gone through some sort of dark night of the soul situation in your life. And so I feel like you have kind of faced your shadow, and so you're getting ready to stand out. You have the Poise card. And this card here, the Hermit, he is shining his inner light at the top of a mountain after he went through some sort of dark night of the soul. And then you, right here, King of Wands. So this could be your energy, and you are showing up in a very strong position with the King of Wands. So I definitely like to see that for you here. But I definitely feel like you've been going through it. For some of you, I get the feeling, it's almost like the word obligations is popping into my head here, Sagittarius, in your first row. So I feel like you have been dealing with a lot of obligations, and these could be like family obligations. It could be like maybe you're having to fill out paperwork or do something official is popping into my head. Maybe you're going to school, maybe, like a million things. But these feel like obligations to me. Like I feel stressed out in this first row. I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like this is positive stress. I feel like it could be making you grow, leading to success with the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands here. But I do feel like it's stress. You have the Eight of Cups next. Again, I almost feel like saying something has run its course, or maybe something could be coming to an end here with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups to me also represents needing to make sure not to get dragged down into a whirlpool of emotions. The Eight of Cups, there's nothing wrong with feeling your emotions, of course, Sagittarius, but the Eight of Cups can represent like allowing your emotions to control you and being sucked down deep into like despair, basically. And I feel like you need to make sure not to do that. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles here. So I feel like overall you'll be feeling pretty stable. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups here. I feel like for some of you, this could be new love coming into your life. And I feel like you could be deciding that you want to invest your time, effort, and energy into a new love situation with this Six of Pentacles. especially with that Eight of Cups. For some of you, I do feel that the Six of Pentacles is saying that someone in the past was kind of giving to two, you know, kind of, I wouldn't really call this a third party. I just feel like this person, you could have been dealing with someone in the past who was just, maybe they were like giving, maybe it wasn't even you. Maybe they, you know, gave to you, but maybe they also gave to video games. So maybe not, like, it's not popping into my head as a third party is what I'm trying to say. For some of you, obviously it could be a third party situation, but for others, I feel that it was more like they were giving to something else outside of you, and it's like they weren't giving you enough energy as well. I feel like you're like this person here. It's like, I feel like this person, it's kind of funny because this person here, it's like on their face, it's going to be hard to see, but it's like they look at this person here with like such admiration. They look at this, they're looking at this person almost with a smile on their face. And so I feel like you really cared for a person here in the past with that Six of Pentacles. It's like you almost looked up to them, but it's like they were giving to everything else and they didn't see it when it was right in front of them. So you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I feel like you're walking towards new love, plain and simple. I feel like you're kind of, the Knight of Pentacles to me is like a slow, long journey, but it is a journey of success. And I feel like you could be slowly but surely moving towards someone new. I feel like it could be a surprise. Again, this Tower came up in reverse. To me, Tower in reverse is avoiding a disaster. To me, Tower in reverse would be kind of like avoiding some sort of falling out or, you know, fallout moment, whatever you want to call it. So I do feel like some of you could be kind of like avoiding this. It's almost like something comes in. I feel like saying Saved by the Bell is what's popping into my head, because I almost feel that this is like you almost accepting like a person back into your life. But it's like then boom, something much, much better comes along, and I feel like that's what you accept with this Eight of Wands. So I almost feel like saying like Saved by the Bell or Close Call is popping into my head here as well with the Tower. So, you know, it's almost like maybe you thought about going back to this person here. Like I said, probably not a bad person. I just feel like they just didn't invest enough time with you, Sagittarius, for the most part. But I feel like you're going towards your true love if you're looking for love. And again, we haven't even clarified yet, so we're going to clarify in a minute. You have the Opportunity card here, and I feel like this could be a surprise opportunity because you have the Tower. You have the Tower, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. This is something you attracted into your life. I feel like the Tower, again, it came up in reverse, so this could be you avoiding a Tower moment. I also feel that for some of you, you are causing a Tower moment with this Tower card, but it's for other people. I feel like I said this to you in your October reading, not about the Tower, but I'm pretty sure your October reading, I was saying that you need to make choices for yourself and not for other people. I feel like that's been your lesson for a long time. I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're in college, right? And maybe your family wants you to, you know, do X, Y, and Z. But I feel like you're just making up your own mind. And it's like you're saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do what I want. It's like you're living your own life. This could upset some people, Sagittarius, but guess what? It's your life. It's not their life. You could be deciding to move away from your family here with the Tower. You could be deciding to make some other massive life change is what I feel for you here. And it might upset some people, but again, it's your life. It's not their life. So I really feel like you are deciding to set yourself free. Look, Four of Wands is a card of freedom. It's like these people are celebrating on the other side. I feel like people who really want the best for you will be celebrating you. And I feel like people will be showing their true colors is really what's popping into my head here. And I feel like you will be very successful with the Eight of Wands. Card of success, conclusions, good news coming in as well. But I feel like people who are not happy for you, it's like you will be seeing that the people who really don't want the best for you in general. So that's that. But let's clarify here, Sagittarius, and let's see what else we get. You have Five of Clubs wanting to come out here. Five of Clubs is a card of going on some sort of adventure. So I do feel like some of you could be going on an adventure. It could be travel. Doesn't have to be travel, by the way, but it could be travel. Between the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Jack of Clubs here. It's popping into my head as wasting time or feeling like you wasted your time. I feel like for some of you, maybe you're feeling a little bit restless, or you have been feeling a little bit restless recently, maybe because you felt like you wasted your time on something. I almost feel like saying the word clock as well with this Tower, because I feel like it's spinning, which is weird as well. But again, I read intuitively, and that's what I'm getting. I don't know what else to say about that. We're going to clarify through, and we're going to see. Between the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Clubs here. Ten of Clubs is a card called the Bear, and it definitely represents learning. It is a card that normally on the Bear card, there's a bear and two little baby bears on the card, and it kind of represents the mother bear teaching the baby bears lessons, you know, in life. And the Hermit could say that you have faced your shadow and you have learned some lessons. So I definitely feel like some of you have learned some lessons. Yeah, you have the Protection card as well. I don't know if you just saw my finger hit that, and then I was like, oh, I probably need that card. The bear card can also be a sign of protection. Again, like I was just saying, the mother bear protects the baby bears. That was pretty weird. But there you go. Obviously, that card needed to come out. So I feel like you are protected at this time, probably from making a surprise decision. Maybe for some of you, I'm getting like a million things on this Tower card. I literally feel like it's the most important card for you here. I feel like you could be making a decision that surprises people. You could be telling people in your family about something about your life that could be surprise, like that could be a surprise. And yeah, but I feel like this protection card, the bear, is saying you are protected and you should, make this decision. Between the King of Wands and the Page of Cups here, you have the Nine of Spades here. I feel like this is someone, the Nine of Spades is called the anchor, and it can represent pulling up your anchor like on a boat and putting it down somewhere else. So I feel like some of you are just deciding to commit to someone who's more serious with that Page of Cups. Like I said, it could be a water sign, but no signs really stand out to me, which is weird. You have the Hermit here, Virgo, you have Earth, you have Fire, but no sign is really standing out to me here in general, is what I'd say to you. So it could be any sign, or at least I should say yet. Between the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower, you have the Three of Hearts here. Three of Hearts in the playing cards is not a card that I attach meaning to. To me, I call it an indicator card. We don't have reversals in playing cards, so we need cards that tell us like what direction the reading is going in for the most part. And that's why the Three of Hearts is called an indicator card. It just indicates the direction of the reading. In this case here, it's indicating a positive direction with the Tower. So like I said, I do feel like there could be Tower moments, but these are like positive Tower moments. And again, you all saw how that came up in reverse in the first place. Between the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, you have the bouquet. This is the Queen of Spades. I feel this could be an offer of love, for sure. The bouquet is like someone giving you flowers. So I do feel like for some of you, and even they have flowers here on the Four of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like a surprise love offer coming into your life, or you could be receiving a surprise love offer here. Yeah, you have the Queen of Clubs. I feel like you're very attractive at this time here, Sagittarius. So I feel like you could be very attractive at this time. You could be attracting a lot of people into your life in love. So there definitely could be love coming in. In your top row here, you have the Seven of Hearts. I feel for some of you that this is just saying you're attracting someone who's more serious. That's weird. The Seven of Hearts is called a tree. You have a tree right here on this protection card. The tree represents your family tree, your roots, like where you come from. But I feel like the words that are popping into my head are serious. That's the word, just serious. So I feel like for some of you, this is like a person who wants to be serious in your life. It's like they want a family. They want a deep commitment. I feel like this is like a very good, very amazing opportunity. In middle row, you have the Two of Clubs here, talking yourself into something here. I feel like some of you could have a history with a person. It's like you have that deep history. You have a very deep connection with someone. Maybe you've been dating someone for a very long time. But at the same time, it's like, maybe you know that they're not serious. And maybe you know that they don't want the same things you do. So it's like you're having to talk yourself out of this. For others, again, I feel like you could be revealing something here with this Tower card. I get, again, I don't want to offend anyone here, Sagittarius, but I get the word that's popping into my head. I just have to say it, okay? Sorry. But what I would say here with the Tower is I keep getting coming out is what's popping into my head. So I don't know if some of you are coming out to your family. Again, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't mean that in an offensive way, but those are the words that are popping into my head. And so I do feel like some of you, it could be that type of reveal. You could be revealing something, or, again, it could be anything that's coming out really. Because again, I'm getting a million stories there. You could be, I feel like for someone out there, I feel like you're like telling your family that you're leaving school, or you're like leaving something behind and moving to something else. So you could be literally moving away from family or something like that. And again, I feel like that's why it's a Tower moment, but I feel like it's going to lead to so much amazing growth and like so many things for you here. So I love it. In your bottom row, you have the Tower. The Tower in the Lenormand is not like the Tower in the Tarot. The Tower in the Lenormand represents isolation, and it can represent feeling isolation as well. I feel like saying isolation is a gift, which I feel like is part of a poem by somebody. And if I remember, I will try to post it down below. I think it's by Charles Bukowski, if I'm not mistaken. He says, isolation is a gift. I don't remember the rest of the poem, so I can't, but it's an amazing poem. I'm going to go listen to it after I'm done with this reading, and I will try to remember to post a link to that poem down below. But I feel like for some of you, I feel like saying isolation is a gift. Let's pull you an extra row here. Now, you have the leadership card. You're just taking the lead. Look at how crazy is this? How crazy is this reading for you, Sagittarius? You have the bear right here. You have a bear on this card right here. And I was saying, when I flipped my finger and I hit this protection card, I was talking about protection. Bear shows up with the tree right there. To me, there are a ton of synchronicities going on in this reading for you. And I'm not one to like dig into synchronicities like that and think, oh, this is some sort of sign. But for you, I feel like it is. You have the Nine of Swords here. You have the Ten of Wands here. Definitely worried about coming, kind of whatever this reveal is. Nine of Cups is going to lead to satisfaction and fulfillment. So I do feel like some of you could be a little worried about something here. That Nine of Swords wanted to come out in reverse as well. Nine of Swords to me is kind of like saying get out of your head in some sort of situation. I feel like you realize, I do feel, I get this other story here as well, Sagittarius, that some of you are realizing your own strength. I almost feel for some of you, there could have been a breakup in the past where someone was like, okay, well, you can't make it without me, you know? And like, I feel like someone was very cocky almost in a situation, like your person. And I feel like this is you making it. So I like that for sure. Yeah, Two of Spades here, difficult breakup. Like I said, there's some sort of weird breakup situation going on here. Ten of Wands, Two of Hearts, probably to find your true love. Ten of Wands is like the journey. Ten of Wands says you have gone on a very long journey, very long, exhausting, burdened journey, but it's like you are finding true love. Nine of Cups, Two of Diamonds, your perfect match. You have these two twos right here, and you actually have three, this Two of Clubs as well. So I feel like for some of you, there's like a perfect match coming in for you. This is a crazy reading, is like I said, for you here, Sagittarius, but I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that really jumps out to me, but not really. Like I said, I feel like some of you are feeling isolated. Like I said, I'll try to remember to post that poem down below if I can find it. Yeah, that was definitely popping into my head. For others, I feel like you're just like really focusing on yourself. Again, to me, twos can also be you and your higher self. So you could be isolating yourself and really focusing on yourself, healing, getting ready for whatever surprises are coming your way. These would be positive surprises, I feel. So I really like to see that. Yep, I feel like you're going to be thriving in the future here, Sagittarius. Definitely. Look at, this is a crazy reading. Again, you have the thriving card. There's a giraffe on that card. You have this community card. There's a giraffe on that card. Like I said, the synchronicities are crazy here. Yeah, I feel like you're getting ready to co-create with someone. Again, two. I didn't even realize this. You have all four twos. You have the two of spades here as well. Wild. So this is a pretty crazy reading. I like it. So I feel like you're heading towards bigger and better things. So thank you for watching, Sagittarius, and definitely enjoy your week.